Chill out. It's off. But
I think he looks offside to me, but I haven't seen the replay.
Welcome to Dan Talks United. I'm fucking done. Done with this set of shit players. Done with this fucking manager that won't change anything. Being a fan of this club since I was a kid, since I was a baby, all through the Fergie years. Then moving on to that piece of shit Moyes, Van Gaal, some bad times under Mourinho, Ole, you name it. But just when you think things can't get any worse, and you're thinking, okay, you know, you've done reasonably well to beat Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea did hand us a lifeline with Sanchez getting sent off, but you still got a team to beat in front of you. We win 2-1. You think, right, surely this is going to be the first time that we get back-to-back victories under Amorim, and you get this piece of shit show. It's an absolute shit show. As you can see in the intro there, reactions from other fan channels. There's more of that to come later on, so please stay tuned. I've had, half an hour or so to digest that pile of shit that I wish I didn't watch. But again, we're all fans, so we keep watching. We're glutton for punishment. We think things are going to be different. We're set out with a bit of positivity. I said in the video earlier today, we're going to concede, but we'll win. 2-1, 3-1? Yeah, pretty much got the score right, but the fucking wrong way around. These fucking players are unbelievable. I mean, move on to fucking Amorim. I mean, look, I admit, the guy looks slick. First images of him coming in to the club with his team around him, all in the Prada and the Montclair. He walks along the touchline like he's on a fucking runway in Milan. Looks slick. You're thinking, yeah, that's my coach, that's my manager, that's Amorim. But then he's lost. He's fooled us all. I thought he was going to come in, and I thought, yeah, exciting it's not what we used to, 3-4-3. It's very different to what we've ever dealt with before. When you think under Fergie, as I said earlier, with the 4-4-2 and 4-3-3 and stuff like that, and you're thinking, okay, Mr. Slick's coming in, he's done it well in Portugal, he's done it well for two teams that haven't won for a very long time in Portugal. Maybe you can bring this here. Like I say, looking all slick in his Montclair and his Prada, but he's just hoodwinked us all. Doesn't want to fucking change anything. Doesn't want to adapt. He's just faking it out here. Getting praise from people like Pep and whoever else, saying like, again, he's just one of those hipster managers, and we've taken a punt on him. And what do we get? So for me, is it much quicker to get to Portugal from London? He's already in London. He might as well let the players go back to Manchester. He can get on the plane to Portugal and he can fuck off for me, because I've had enough of this shit. And when you've been supporting this team for how long, you've seen the money that's been spent, you see these pricks that are coming into the club saying that they're going to improve things. We know that we've got the Glazers there, and we spend, 200 million this summer, and this is the performance we get. Midfield still getting run through like it's fucking self-checkouts at Asda or something. It's fucking disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting to watch a team that had decades of dominance. And I know everything has to come to an end at some point, but other teams out there, I mean, we took the piss out of Todd Bowley at Chelsea and what he were doing. Now, I'm not saying that Chelsea are winning everything, but these are owners that give a shit about their club. They give a shit about the club that they've taken over, in the sense that they'll spend, and they'll make sure that there's a team on the pitch that is there to win. And with the heritage that we have at Manchester United, this is the absolute shit show that's put in front of us. We've got £70-odd million striker up front, scores on his third attempt. Okay, he scored. You've got Mbeumo going back to his old club, Brentford, and they're just taking the piss out of him because they won 3-1. You've got Cunha that's running around like an arsehole, playing like shit. Is looking like a player that we've bought from Wolves. And like I say, this is the frustration coming out, but it's the way it's looking. You've got Shaw that's been here. It feels like he's been here for 15 years. Just running around like a prick as well. Maguire stepping up last minute, doesn't get it right, then can't run back, looks like he's running through fucking treacle. Like I say, this is abysmal. So just to try and put some level of context to any of this shit. How did we play? Well, pretty much summed it up. You can turn up to Brentford, all looking slick, trying to ground the players by travelling by train. You see all the footage of them in the train station. But this is what you get. No urgency, no rhythm in the play. The build-up was absolutely poor. I can't even understand or dissect what was actually going on. Obviously, you've got the centre-back being Maguire. The player's got to come from Bayern into Maguire. Then he's got to hope that the other centre-back split so that there can be a bit of movement and a bit of build-up of play. But it just fell to bits. Each time they tried to build up, it was just slow and lethargic, and like they just couldn't be arsed. And you just think, you're not in any other competitions, you're not in Europe, you're not in the Carabao Cup because you lost to that shitty Grimsby team. So what the fuck is your excuses, guys? Seriously, lads, what is the excuse? What are you doing on that training pitch? Seriously. Just going to get through this because I just don't have the energy for this team. They really destroy your soul. So, did anybody play well? I mean, De Ligt at times did some last-ditch tackles, but then you could potentially say he was at fault for one of the goals. It seemed to switch off. I think it was the second goal. Letting that absolute shit bastard up front. Thiago, is he called? How's he scored 2 goals today? It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing that a player like that has scored 2 goals. Is absolutely shit. And then he's going to get then mentioned in the same breath as Haaland because of the amount of goals he's now scored. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Mano came on. I think the first 2 minutes of his time on the pitch looked decent. Looked like someone that could beat a man. Looked like someone that could potentially control bits and pieces in midfield. But again, we lost the midfield battle to Jordan Henderson, who got ditched by Liverpool because of whatever his age is now. Ended up at Ajax, was it? And Saudi or somewhere. And gets his way back to Premier League playing for Brentford and is bossing the midfield against us. And then Damsgaard. And Boomer did okay at times. Crosses were alright at times. I can't say much more than that. Obviously, things can go one or two ways when you go and play against your old team for the first time. It can either go really well, where you're scoring a goal and you're not wanting to celebrate in front of your old crowd, or it can just go like it did today, where you don't do much, and you don't score, you don't do much, you don't do fuck all, really. You're just slightly better than the rest of the dross that's playing with you. Who didn't play well? I mean, that can go to pretty much everybody in the team. I mean, Bayern, he made a couple of good saves, but I ain't giving that guy any credit because you haven't done anything in goals. You've spilled the ball as you normally do. Was it on the second goal where you have made an initial save and then you've let that piece of shit Thiago take a shot and it's just rolled underneath your body? You just look amateur. You just look like you should be playing at the Dog and Duck or Wagon and Horses or something. It's absolutely pathetic. I can't even continue to talk about you. Now, unfortunately, I don't even think Senny and Lomons will be much better, if I'm honest, and it's going to be a lot of pressure trying to come into this piece of shit team. So play who you want in nets for me. You can put Maguire in there. It doesn't really make a fucking difference. Cunha, expect more from him. I know he's coming back from injury, but just poor decisions. It was as frustrating watching him as it was watching Rashford and Sancho and Garnacho just all wanting to play for themselves and score wonder strikes all the time. You're just shooting and shooting and shooting. Your shots are getting blocked. Your shots are going wild. Again, what impact is that having? Just pass the fucking ball. If someone runs beyond you, then it's very basic stuff to do. Surely you can see things in the corner of your eye. You can see a black shirt emerging in the corner of your eye. Just pass the ball forward. Stop fucking shooting. Seriously. Sure. Quiet, poor, just sure. Looking like he was looking against City for me. Bruno, definitely no captaincy performance from me. Again, quiet, running around like, you know, when kids are playing football at 5 and they just run around and they just like run around in packs and there's no space, they have no coordination, they don't really know what they're doing, they're just having a bit of fun. That was Bruno. Then you're thinking, okay, he might be able to redeem himself. There's a penalty. He scores loads of penalties. But again, the issue is, it's how long. Because this is always an excuse now for him. Okay, the ref didn't bump into him, but because it took so long for him to get the point of putting the ball down to take the penalty, he's missed it. But for me, it was a poor penalty. It was soft and it was pathetic. And again, hindsight would say, let Mbumo take it, but it was never going to happen. He was always going to take the glory and he's missed it. Points. I think I've probably covered it all. From Prada to Montclair to whatever else. But again, first goal, was it? Maguire trying to step up last minute to try and get Thiago offside. That's his name, whatever. Didn't even hit it properly for me. And top corner off the post and in. Obviously, Bayern would have no chance of saving it. Then after their first goal, we just nosedived in terms of performance. We were just, if we weren't all over the place before that, we definitely was after that. It was just like if you're playing a card game or a board game and someone just whacks all the pieces and everything just looks a fucking mess. That's what the team looked like. Then, like I say earlier, second goal behind a bit of a save, dribbles out to Thiago, then he just slots it underneath his body like he's not there. Sesko got his first goal, so well played, you got your first goal, but third attempt after you've headed it towards goal, okay, can forgive you for that. Then you've got a shot on goal, still gets saved, but a weak attempt, and then you absolutely rifle it. So I'll give you that. You made sure you scored. You got your first goal. Whoop-de-doo. And then Delo. I mean, this is embarrassing. Now, we were doing our warm-up before the game, quite intense. Now, that doesn't look bad if you win, but when you don't win, it looks embarrassing. So you're doing your intense warm-up that you should have been doing in training during the week anyway. And you're training and you're preparing for the long throw, the set pieces, you're heading balls away, you name it. And then you've got Delors doing the backing up to the hoardings to do his throw-ins. He's got his T-shirt, trying to dry the ball down, all that bullshit. And he's going for the super long throw like he's Rory Delap. And he's mimicking what the Brentford play was doing. Now, if you're Brentford and you're shit and you're mid-table, well, they're probably not mid-table now after beating us today, then you are going to do tactics like that, because at the end of the day, your coach is a set-piece coach who's now the first team coach. So you're doing bullshit like that. That makes sense. But Delors playing for Manchester United, that's meant to be a top side, you're doing this long throw technique, trying to do the same thing as them. There is no urgency to play good football and hold territory and absolutely swamp them with pressure, especially when you're losing. There's this, no, I'm going to try and do an arrowed throwing into the box. Now, how many times did he pull that off then? Yeah, waiting. So, yeah, lost 3-1. Who would have thought? Yes, we don't get back-to-back wins. Yes, Fred is he called? United Strand? You ain't cutting your hair for ages, pal. Right, moving on to the fan reactions.
I think he looks offside to me, but I haven't seen the replay, so I can't tell you. But that all comes down to Delors. What the bloody hell are they even doing? Are we even serious here? What? How are they even through one-on-one?
Please, offside. Please. I don't need this too soon, man.
Oh my days.
It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. Fuck. What's Maguire doing? Fuck, man. And I don't fucking rate this guy as well. Fuck. A second, they've got a chance. Oh, fuck me with a burn stick sideways. It's banged into the top left-hand bins. It's a great finish, and Brentford are leading 1-0 for fuck's sake, man. You've got to be taking the absolute urine out of me. This is ridiculous. Look,
It's striker. Oh my Christ. What an idiot. What a fucking idiot in goal. What is he doing? What is he doing? We're 2-0 down to Brentford. I can't fucking believe what this goalkeeper's doing. He's palming it to the fucking striker. We've got another volleyball player. He wants to go in the Olympics. Fucking idiot.
Making the angles. Oh my God.
Stop, not today, stop.
Oh my God. We're getting cooked, man.
Hey man, fix this.
What?
Forget all of these headphones, man.
We're getting cooked. Let's go.
Yes!
Come on.
Yes!
I told you he's scoring.
Yes!
I told you he's scoring.
Come on.
I told you he's scoring.
Come on,
What did I
United.
say, man?
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Bruno doesn't miss, surely. Done. Everybody go home. Lock off the stream. Lock off the fucking stream. Get the fuck out. Everyone out. I'm back. I'm gone. Let's go. Fuck this, man. Fuck this. Bye-bye. It's good knowing you, man. Bye-bye. That's it, guys. We're going to cancel the stream. Bye-bye. We're going for biryani. We're going to go something to eat. We're done. You know, anytime you lose to a team where people are watching from the balconies of their fucking apartments, you know you've had a fucking shitter. End of the day. You know what I mean? The Man United players applaud the travelling fans.
Me too. Oh my God. Don't tell me this keeper's any good. Unless that deflects, don't tell me. I'm gonna reserve judgment here. Hey, I'm gonna reserve judgment here. Yellow shorts, Yellow by name, yellow by nature. Cowards FC. Absolute fucking cowards. I said 3-1 in this game. I didn't mean...
So, fan reactions, as you can see there, that's just all my feelings wrapped up into a few clips there. So, that's it for today. Try and recover the weekend. So, as always, please subscribe, very important to the new channel. Please like, please share, and I might see you on the next one.